How would you size up the defensive line going into the season?
I mean, well, we had a great off season, good spring. We still working, still trying to get better, still improving. Just working until we get into the season. Gonna keep working. Yeah.
Aaron Severe looks like maybe he lost a little bit of weight. What have you seen from him?
I mean, he's still he getting there. He's still improving. He's still dropping his weight. He's doing good. He's doing great.
You've got a lot of preseason hype. Are you excited to get out there and kind of try to prove some people right who have been giving you some shine earlier this year?
Yeah, I'm ready, but right now I ain't really worried about the hype. I'm focused on winning, helping my team win. And that's all that matters to me right now.
How does this defense improve the sack numbers, and how much of that is on the defensive line?
Say it again.
How can this defense improve its sack numbers, and how much of that is on you on the defensive line?
Pretty much just about really working together, being on the same page, getting better at technique, reading, just having better understanding what the O-line is doing, what they're giving us, and what they're showing us.
What's your opinion of Joe Carter? He was here in the spring. How's he doing in the summer? What does he bring to your position?
To me, you said who's
Joe Carter.
Oh, Connor Stroh?
Oh, okay.
Okay. I feel like he improved a lot. He got here, dropped his weight, very disciplined. I feel like he can help out a lot. I feel like he helped me a lot as well. All of the O-linemen, really. But Connor Stroh, I feel like he's coming along. He's doing pretty good.
What have you seen from the edge rushers, specifically? What are you seeing on both sides of that?
I feel like they're starting to understand more, starting to understand what they got to do, what they got to get done. I feel like we're getting on the same page with them as well. They got better also over the off season and over spring ball as well.
Has anybody stood out to you?
Not really. I mean, it's only day 2, so but of course, Barron Sorrell, he's that guy. So and Burke right now, Burke coming along as well.
Yeah, been under the same coaches for a couple of years now. Does it already seem like that there's a lot more continuity, or there's a lot more efficiency in the practice now that you guys kind of know them and they know you?
Yeah, I feel like we as a team, we all understand Sark philosophy. Like we get it now. We know what it takes. We know what it takes to win. At the Bend, the past 2 seasons, we've been through a lot, so we know what it takes, and we know what he wants from us, and we know how to deliver that.
Y'all had John Gordon come and talk to y'all. What did you take away from his speech?
Say it again.
Y'all had John Gordon come the other day, speak to y'all, speak to the team. What did you take away from that conversation?
What I took away from the speech is he said love and compete. That's one of my favorite things. I love the game of football, and I always love to compete. That's it. That's the only way you can get better, just by competing, going hard, 100% every play.
The coaches have talked about getting more turnovers. As interior defensive linemen, what drills they put y'all through to kind of encourage more takeaways?
We got a drill called Stumble Bomb, Circle Chase, where we just work on knocking the ball out, punching the ball. We do that every day before we even do anything else, really. So that's pretty much.
Stumble Bomb?
Stumble Bomb is one of the guys got the ball, we're on the side of him. We just working, just try to punch it out. Yeah.
Aaron, you have any personal goals this season?
Not really. I haven't really thought about it. I'm just trying to be the best player I can be this season, really, for me and my team.
Who looks different on the offensive line that you've gone against either in the spring?
Really all of them, to me, if you ask me, I feel like Flood doing a great job with the O-line. I feel like all of them improved. All of them has gotten better. I feel like they just working, they grinding right now.
The D lineman who transferred from Minnesota, what do y'all call him? Trill?
Yeah, Trill.
How's he doing?
Trill doing great. He had a great offseason, great summer. He's coming along. He's gonna be a great accessory for us.
What stands out about him? He's a little undersized.
He's Trill, very twitchy, powerful, very good at point of attack. I like Trill. Trill gonna be a good player.
You guys lost a lot of veterans from last year's team on defense. Curious, who's maybe stepping up as a vocal guy, and you kind of see yourself kind of stepping into one of those roles as maybe a more vocal leader?
You talking about just defense on the defensive side of the ball? Well, me, of course, I'm trying to be more vocal. Last year, I wasn't, but this year I'm trying to be more vocal because I got a bigger role, obviously, this year. Tavondre Sweat, Barron Sorrell. Barron Sorrell been a great leader in the offseason, summer. A couple more guys too as well. Yeah, we've been great leaders.
What's Sorrell doing that's made him a great leader?
Sorrell just being straight up, just being honest and truthful about what we got to do and what we got to get done to try to win this season. Really.
How much depth do you guys have on the defensive line?
Oh, we got plenty of depth. I feel like everybody can play. I feel like we just gotta keep working and just continue to get better each and every day. But I feel like everybody can play. We all can play. I don't see no drop-offs.
It seems like you and Tavondre vibe really well on and off the field. What is our relationship like to kind of help out on the field?
T Sweat, my guy, man. We real close, real cool. We crack jokes on each other all the time. So just having that bond off the field make it better for us on the field as well. Cause we got a bond on the field too. Like we know how to play off each other. He know how to play off me. I know how to give him energy, tell him to keep pushing. We know how to push each other. So we just go hand in hand.
Y'all roommates?
No, sir.
You live with anyone?
No.
You say he cracked jokes to you, but what do you crack jokes to him about?
We both crack jokes. on
Okay,
each
I'm
other.
about to say, what do you get on him about?
Oh man, I'll type anything that come to mind.
How about guys from your own high school? They're on the roster now.
Yeah.
How do they impress you?
I love Jonte Cook. I love him. He's going to be a great player. I see him playing this year as well. He's going to be a great player. And also, Trey Wasner, I like him as well, too. He's working. Both of them guys working, man. For freshmen, they look good. They look real good. They had a good offseason, good summer.
Jonte doesn't really handle himself like a freshman, does he?
Nah, not at all. Not to me, no.
What about Jonathan Brooks? What stands out about him?
JB, I love JB. He's had a great offseason as well too. Became more vocal. A great leader on the field and off the field. I feel like he's leading the running back room in the right direction. And I feel like he's going to be a great player for us this season.
Who are the running backs that kind of give you guys fits?
JB, Red, Cedric Back, really all them guys, man. They give us a tough. They bring it every day. They bring it every day. They get us better each and every day. And going against them guys gonna help us for sure.
What's
Savion Red kind of taking the running back position.
Say it again.
Savion Red, you feel like he's a running back?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I feel like Coach Troy's got he's there. He's a great running back. I feel like moving him to running back that helped us a lot as a whole, as a team. But yeah, I feel like Red's improving. He's still working. Still gotta get better, like the rest of us.
Sorry. Stands out about Anthony Hill.
And Hill, he just great ball awareness. He just be around the ball. You can use him anywhere, come off the edge, wherever you can put him anywhere, he's gonna make a play.
He's talked about using some of those linebackers on the edge more. Of those linebackers, who you think has the best natural pass rushing skills?
I'll say Hill. Yeah.
Byron, you were saying earlier, now you guys know what it takes to win. And Sark was saying yesterday, the biggest thing standing in your guys' way is yourselves. Do you feel like that's your only obstacle and you kind of know what success needs to bring now?
Yeah, I feel like, it's us. Really. That's gonna stop ourselves. Really. It's us. Because we got everything we need. We got all the pieces, offense, and on the defensive side of the ball. So it's really it's on us.
You guys do your defensive drill, trying to knock the ball loose at the beginning of practice. Which one of you linemen is the toughest to knock it away from?
I'd probably say either me or Sweat. Sweater, he's a strong guy. Yeah.
Who's the strongest guy?
I play running back.
Did you? How long?
The crazy thing about I play running back I played running back since I was 5 all the way till 9th grade. That's when I stopped playing running back.
Why'd you stop?
I ate myself out the position.
You miss it?
Yeah, that's where my heart at. That's where my heart at.
Who's the strongest guy on the team?
I think it's me.
Yeah.
I say it's me.
What do you base that on? Is it squad and,
Real squad, bench. I think it's me.
You got all the numbers. Well, give us your numbers.
I don't really know. I just go in there and lift. Lift till I can't no more, man.
So you talk shit to the other running backs?
Oh yeah, I tell them. I try to get in their head before practice, even in the locker room, on the field. I just try to get in their head. Yeah, try to mess the game up a little
I
bit.
assume you weren't a slasher. Is that right? You weren't a cutback runner, guarder.
Man, I was everything.
You weren't a fullback either.
I was straight running back.
They punish people,
Yeah.
right?
Who's Bobby start to get you in on the goal line and get a handoff?
I hope so.
You loved that package last year, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
You need to get like a little fullback dive, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Man. I hope I can get it.
Who's a young guy who could surprise this year on offense or defense?
I'll say offense, Jonte Cook. Defense, a young guy, I say Hill.
You heard Byron, the strongest guy on this team?
Yeah, he's very strong. You know, upper body wise, very twitchy, and it's very hard to block interior wise. Get off the ball real quick, and you could just feel his strength when doing run blocks, pass blocks.
So he's stronger than you?
Yeah, but you know, like mechanical advantage and whatnot. You know.
Who's your toughest of those linemen if you're locked up one-on-one with him to block?
Defensive lineman?
Yeah.
That's an interesting question because like edge-wise, I would say Baron Sorrell and Jure. Yeah, he's very twitchy, and you don't know what he's gonna do. So that's the hard part. You know, he can come here, spin aside, do anything. He's hyper flexible and very twitchy, so it's very hard to block him. Interior-wise, Murph, Sweat, Trill, AC, Vernon, they're all hard to block. Very good competition. And Ethan Berg too. Baby Bosa, Vasic. Yeah. So
That's what you call him?
Baby Bosa, yeah.
Christian, real quick, when you talk about Murphy, you said mechanical advantage, since he's got short arms.
Yeah. It's just factual. I'm trying to get on him, but like. That's a
So why is he Baby Bosa already?
Baby Bosa,
Already?
body type.
Yeah?
Just look, and like you could just see how like in the future the weight program could like definitely just beef him up, and he already has a frame for it, so just gotta keep working.
Is he 6'7"? Is he taller than that?
Nah, he's like 6'6". That's a
Shrimp.
nah, a little bit. That's a
Chris, I gotta know what that group chat was like when y'all saw Jake get that Lambo deal.
oh yeah. All right, so like it was interesting because like we were like, okay, hold on, did he get it? Because we knew he had an internship there. He was telling us about his summer internship, and he was like showering real quick after workouts, eating lunch, and going to his internship, you know, on some big boy business, and I'm very proud of him for that. But the way that they had it set up, he thought he got that Lambo. So I kind of wish he did, honestly, you know, just to represent the bigs, that we could fit in that car too.
That's the bait.
Yeah.
Crew.
Yeah, most definitely.
Trish, I know it's just a couple of days into camp, but are you starting to sense the improvement in depth and improvement in size of you and your you know co-offensive linemen out there where you guys are working?
Most definitely. You know, our whole room is extremely deep and extremely talented, and these guys are ready to go, man. Like, I'm very excited. I'm happy to be here and like see the growth and development, and I'm even more excited to watch them like later on, you know, because I can already see it. Like, these guys are special. These guys are very talented, and it's a special thing, it's a special bond in the O-line room. You know, we all root for each other, and we're all extremely competitive, but we're all like, you know, we all have love for each other. So.
Coach Flood mentioned the other day, like there's 8 guys that he said were ready for game. Who are some of those younger guys that maybe aren't quite ready, but you can see that potential in them?
I don't want to say they're not ready, you know what I mean, but just the newer guys on campus, just learning the playbook. The playbook's extremely difficult. It's a pro-style playbook, and it just takes time to learn that, you know? Like, even with me, when Coach Stark and staff first came, like, that first year I was extremely confused on what to do, and it takes time to learn that playbook, and it takes time to, like, not only learn it, but master it, and, like, you go from, okay, this is what I'm running, right? Then you go from that to, like, the purpose behind why I'm supposed to block the end this way for the running back to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? So it's a whole, like, it's a whole complement. So you got to understand all of that. Yes, sir.
Christian, what's the toughest thing for a young offensive lineman to pick up for starting to play with the system?
Hardest thing to pick up is your who-tos and how-tos. and why. Like I was just talking about like the first thing is like the who to, like okay, like this is the play, and then the how, you know, the technique behind it, and like knowing that technique. And if you're not on it, you know what I mean, any play, like you could lose your technique and then you could lose the rep. And just the why, the whole understanding, I would say all of that is the hardest thing for offensive linemen.
Sark was saying yesterday how the biggest thing standing in your guys' way is yourselves. Do you feel like that rings true amongst the players too?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do believe that's true. I believe that this locker room is very special. And I mean, I've been here longer than some of the bricks in the building. Like, so I'm not joking when I say like this locker room is very special, and it's a real brotherhood bond, and like people are staying late, you know what I mean, getting extra reps in, and like voluntarily, no one has to tell them like they want to be great. Everyone wants to be great, and the hunger is there, and like I'm very excited to see and to play the season and just go through it, and we're the only ones stopping us, as Coach Sark said.
Christian, Coach Floyd had said that he deals about like 8, offensive linemen that he feels like he has. Do you feel like you're getting pushed by some of these guys, like the Cam Williams, guys who are outside getting looking in, and you feel them, trying to come for you?
Oh yeah, for sure, and that's what you want. I mean, like you don't come to Texas just to like ride the pond. You know, you want to come, you want to play, you want to contribute, and they're helping me as much as I'm helping them. Like we're all pushing. So like if you're running with someone, you know what I mean, like you're running by yourself, whatever, like you go your own pace. But then like so you see someone, I don't know, you're at the park, you see someone like run by you, and you're just like, wait a minute, hold on, I'm gonna pick it up a little bit. You just keep the pace with it. So that's exactly what it is. You know, we're all pushing each other to be great, and that's what you want. That's exactly what you want.
Can you talk a little bit about development from year 1 to year 2 of DJ Campbell?
Developing from year 1 to year 2, I'll say confidence, and just physicality. You know what I mean? You're able to play free once you understand the playbook some more. You're not just timid and not wondering what you have to do. Another person like who's also developed well is NATO, Big Cam, Kojo, PK, Gooseby, Stroh. Like every single one of them has developed already, and some of those guys not even year 1 to year 2 yet. You know what I mean? So like, it's just a very good thing we have going on.
In your position group, like if there's something uncomfortable that one of the players has to say to the rest of the guys, who's the guy that usually says that?
So it's we like have, I guess it's kind of like, how do I say it? We all voice our complaints, right? It's a judgment-free zone, and it depends on like who has something to talk about. You know what I mean? Like some people feel more comfortable talking to me, they come talk to me. I tell the group. Some people feel more comfortable talking to Hayden or Jake or Kelvin. They go talk to them, and then we come to the group and we come together and we solve it. You know what I mean? We're trying to be us versus the problem, not us versus us.
Benefit of a veteran group.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did VY talk to the team yesterday, or just heckle y'all all through practice?
Yeah, just heckling. But honestly, I was just focused on football. I didn't even know he was there until just now. So.
Got news today about you being on the watch list for the Warfield Trophy. I know that has nothing to do with football, more about what you do off the field. So just getting the recognition for what you do in the community, does that mean something to you?
Yeah, I'm extremely thankful for that. You know what I mean? Just to be recognized anyway. I have a lot of good, very high, lofty personal goals, and I'm glad to tack that on. You know what I mean? I feel like that right there is just be who I am continually, and that will handle itself. Like I really do love service. I do love being out in the community, and I had to like credit that to my family of like what we've done at home. You know what I mean? Just yeah, I mean, I love hanging out with the community. I love being out there. I love like just bringing a smile to kids' faces, because I know like I'm very fortunate, and the things I complain about and take for granted, like anyone would like take that within a second. But yeah, that's just one of my like personal goals for the season, and thankful to be on the watch list.
Sounds like Dre Bledsoe's kind of grown up a little bit. Like, what have you seen from him maturity-wise, and then, his on-field play?
Maturity-wise, he's a guy who does everything right. You know what I mean? He doesn't skip class. He goes to tutoring, all that type of stuff. That's what you want. You want someone to be accountable. And then on the field, like, he's just a freak athlete, honestly. Like, hyper flexible, crazy, like, he just like stand up and do a backflip out of nowhere, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, He's just like super flexible, could bend, could hit the corner fast, strong. Like we were talking about his O-line like just yesterday. We're like, okay, Jure got super strong out of nowhere. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that he wasn't strong, but like now you really feel him on the run blocks, and he could definitely help.
Christian, I know you were at Peter Hodges camp back in June. I'm curious, why it was important for you to be there. Was it kind of like just to see him back on the field and coaching and kind of in his own elements again?
Well, Peter is a very good friend of mine, very close family friends, Peter, Benda, Moro, all of us. And, I just remember hanging out with him all the time in the dorms and, like, watching him grow up and see how he handled what he handled the way that he did just gave me strength and, like, motivation. And he asked me, and immediately I just took it up because, you're out in the community, you're helping, and like it's for a good cause, Peter's a warrior, Peter's a fighter, and any way I could help him, any of my close friends, I will.
So defensive line having a depth even without Morrow, without Keandre, without Obi.
Yes, sir. I do believe that. I think we're extremely talented, and all we got to do is just focus on us and play one play at a time, and we'll be right where we want to be, and it'll be like happening like that. We'll look up, and then wow, we're right where we want to be. So. Just every single day, just coming hard, working hard, doing the right things, doing little things, and yeah.
You mentioned Benda. He's a guy who's waited his turn. And can you just talk about what you're seeing from him and his determination? David
Benda, he's a hard worker, man. He comes every single day and works his tail off, and is passionate about it. You know what I mean? And if you don't really know Benda, his passion, you'd be like, okay, wait a minute, you know what I mean? But like, he's just that passionate, he just wants it that much that he will literally do anything to achieve what he wants to achieve. And we spent a lot of time, me and him, in the off season, just doing little things, doing extra things, just to get our bodies right and whatnot. And like, this gets to the point where I just call Benda, I'm like, hey Benda, we're gonna go do this. And he's like, okay, bet. You know what I mean? Like, he's a guy that I could always just be like, hey, come do this, come do that. This is good for you, come. And he's no problem, never complains. And I'm just happy, you know what I mean? And I've been there, man. I've been there waiting my turn, trying hard, and just having the opportunity now. I know he's going to excel at it and try his best, and I'll be the first one to celebrate with him when it's time to celebrate.
Are there any advantages to all 5 starters back?
And advantages?
Other than the obvious.
I would say just communication. You know what I mean? And understanding like how that the person that you work with likes different types of things, you know what I mean? Just that is a benefit, I would say.
Do you think that can push y'all to being a top 5 line in the nation?
Yes, sir. I mean, you don't want to shy away from your goals, and the offensive line goal this year is to win the Joe Moore Award. We want it, we're pushing for it, and we got to let our play on the field speak for itself, but that is our goal in the unit, and we're all pushing for it. And we look at, there's like a little chart with the Joe Moore Award. We look at it, it's right on the door. It has the exact list of what they're looking for, and you have a good practice, you're like, okay, we did this, we did that. Had a bad practice, okay, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. So that's what we're pushing for.
Whose idea was it to put that in there?
Sir?
Whose idea was it to put that in there?
It's Coach Flood's. Yeah, Coach Flood's idea, because he knew that we all wanted the Joe Moore Award. We've been talking about it for years, and time is now, I guess. So just very excited, and that's what we're working for.
Who's a young guy who could surprise on offense and defense?
Like O-line or just completely?
Anywhere on offense, anywhere on defense.
Okay. Jonte Cook, C4. Demo. I know there's so much more right now that I'm blanking on. Sorry. And on defense, I really like Warren. Warren, the DB. He comes into work. He works hard. Jelani, he works hard. Derek, he works hard. Leonga works very hard. Hill works hard. Like that's all you want to see from a young guy. You know what I mean? They might mess up or whatever, but if you're going 100 miles an hour, we can fix that. And those guys right there. And I'm forgetting a bunch of more other guys, but right now off the top of my head, those are the guys who I feel could.
John Gordon came and talked to the team. What did you take away from his speech?
I took away just having mental clarity and and knowing what you want and not shying away from that and just being all about doing what you have to do to get that goal. I would just say you have to be intentional. You know what I mean, what he said just made me believe that what we have in this locker room is very special, and the only one stopping us is us. And so that's what I took away from his speech. And I'm thankful that he came. Thank you so much, Mr. Gordon. We appreciate it. So.